Hello, dear ones, enlightened ones, enchanted ones, my spiritual brothers and sisters. Hello, how are you today, tonight? It is Tuesday night here, May 22nd. It is 8:30 p.m. here on the East Coast of the United States. And I hope you all had a good Tuesday and looking forward to Wednesday. Some of you may already be at Wednesday. But regardless, when you watch this video, it doesn't have to be right now, but regardless, when you watch this video, I'm going to turn my phone off, sorry. Regardless, when you watch this video, that's when you're supposed to get the messages from our angels. So, so it doesn't matter if you see me live or later on. For those who don't know me, my name is Cindy St. Martine. I'm a certified angel therapist. I'm certified in mindfulness, certified in holistic health and healing. I'm also a Reiki master for the mind, body, spirit, and soul. So I had already called upon God, the ascended masters, the angels, and archangels to be with me. And because of law of attraction, power of intention, I cannot select a wrong card or a wrong message or any of that. So I was just shuffling the Archangel Michael prayer cards, and so this one kind of flipped over, so this is the one I'm going to go ahead and use, and it says here, lean on God and the angels for support. Sometimes we forget about that. Sometimes, you know, we're so used to doing it for ourselves. Hello, Tilly, darling. Thank you for popping in. You called me buddy. You're funny as silly. Hello, Stacy. Thank you for coming and popping in, my beautiful friend. And of course, Tilly, my darling, lovable Tilly. You're just as yummy. I love his playful ways. Hello, good morning to you, Neville. Good evening here. On the evening hour, everybody's popping in now. Thank you for the love, Neville. Thank you all for the love, and you know, joining and popping in, and you know, sharing your love and light with me. Ernie, buddy. Oh, Tilly just loves the birds, and I do too. We have that in common. and we both lovingly feed the birdies. Okay, so this card, we're going to start with the Archangel Michael prayer card. And of course, you all just go ahead and say hi to Tilly. So as I was shuffling the Archangel Michael prayer cards, this card fell out. And it says, lean on God and the angels for support. You know, sometimes we forget. Oh, well, Devil, I'm glad you're having an amazing week so far. We forget that we have angels or God's there to help us through everything. We tend to want to do things ourselves, and we have to really realize that we're not alone. We have divine help with us. But because we have free will to choose, we have to ask for it. And, you know, when you ask for it, it's showing faith. It's showing, you know, a wisdom. It's showing knowledge that you carry. And so you go ahead and ask, or, you know, lean on God and the angels for support. And the prayer reads, it says, dear God and angels, I give you this situation now and completely. I step out of the way and allow divine miracles to shine through everyone and everything involved. Okay, can you surrender? Can you go ahead and surrender to God and the angels and ask for their help? Lean on them and allow them to help. So a lot of us are doers. We feel like we should be doing something when really we need to step back and let the universe take over, let God and the angels take over and bless us with the universe. You know, it's karmic justice is happening a lot. You know, this is the month for changes, as I was saying, because it's the 5th month. And so karmic justice you're going to see with yourself. Don't forget, it's good karma too. Or karmic justice with other people that you'll either celebrate whatever it is. But it's really coming around. I've been seeing it a lot and feeling it a lot and getting a lot of messages about karmic justice, trust in divine order. Yes. When you show that faith, that, no matter what you're going through, when you show that faith and, and trust and have that wisdom, knowing that the divine is there to help you, things change all the way. Hello, my beautiful friend Suzanne. Thank you for the love, for popping in. All right, too many cards fell out there. I'm going to put it back. Hello, beautiful Claire. Thank you for popping in and you all sharing your love and light with us all. So I'm shuffling the Angel Tarot, my favorite deck here. So angels, if you haven't already, send me your angels. The meet and greet with my angels. Dear angels, thank you for coming and helping us and guiding us with your messages. Please select the cards we need to hear. What messages do you have for all of us today to enlighten, inspire, and to guide us? Okay, tell me stop shuffling. This card comes up a lot. So either we're not following this message, or it's maybe new people need to hear it, or it's just encouraging us. The Nine of Fire card. It says, don't give up. Protect that which you have created. Have courage and believe in yourself. Okay. So it's the Nine of Fire, and you see this woman. She looks very, very brave, doesn't she? Determined. Look at her. She is a force to be reckoned with when it comes to who she is, what she's doing. She's standing her ground. She's leaning on God and the angels for support. And then, and she's protecting who she is, what she had created, not allowing anybody to take it away. So she's standing there, and you're being guided to do the same thing. Don't let people take your joy away. Don't let take your joy away by putting negative energies on you or telling you negative things, and it's making you upset or worry or fearful. That's taking your joy away, and you don't allow people to do that. So there's that scene. Those who know me know that the scene from The Wizard of Oz that I share often. It's when the Wicked Witch of the West meets Glinda the Good Witch in Munchkin Land, and she saw the house fell down on her sister. And so the Munchkins are deathly afraid of the Wicked Witch of the West, but not Glinda the Good Witch. She stands up to her, and she tells Glinda tells the Wicked Witch of the West, "Be gone. You have no power here," before someone drops a house on you. So this is what we want to do. Stand up for what we believe in. Don't let people take our joy, what we want to do. Stand your ground on that. Don't let people hurt you. Distance yourself. Tell them enough is enough. I've heard enough. I've seen enough, and I'm done. It's over with. You need to go. You don't have to get in a tit for tat with someone or a situation. It's just letting it go. Protect what you have, that they can no longer have an influence on you or your situation or your life or whatever you're doing, because you are the co-creator of what goes on in your life. So believe in yourself. Have that courage to stand up, stand your ground, to say your piece, exactly what you really need to say and do. Exactly, Neville. Exactly. And this card's been come up a lot too. There's I think there's 78 cards in this deck. So these are really, really strong messages. The Queen of Fire is next. And it says, stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So we have these fire cards, which is energy. Just you have to be fearless. Lean on God and the angels for support. They're going to help you. Surrender it. Ask them for courage. Ask them for divine miracles to happen. But you have to be faithful. You have to be brave. You have to really want this and be fed up. I always say the best thing for any of us for changes is to be fed up. Be fed up. Once you're fed up and you had enough, then that's when changes are going to happen. But you don't want to be fed up to a place where you are angry, and you're and vengeful. You don't want to be in that place. You want to be in a place of control. You want to be in a place of the emperor. This is where you want to be, the emperor. Organization, logic, structure, and discipline, leadership. You want to take the leadership role in life. You are the emperor to your kingdom. This is your kingdom, your home, your kingdom, your life. You want to be, in charge of that, taking the leadership role in your life. Okay, and being organized and thinking logically. Again, standing your ground when you're fed up enough. You don't want to lash out. Your logical thinking, your planning. You know that you have the ability to stand your ground, say your piece. Not give up on what you want, not surrender your control to somebody else. Maybe you have let somebody else control certain aspects of your life, and you realize, this is crazy because they don't have the same passion. It's something that they haven't created. It's something that they could care less about, whether it's a relationship or a situation or home or work or whatever. You have to go back in there. You are the emperor. Call on Archangel Michael. Okay, we have 2 Archangel Michael cards telling you, to lean on God and the angels for support. It's time for you to go ahead and be this. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. Yeah, enough is enough. This is me. This is what I want, and I'm going to make the change. Don't give up. Okay. Then we had the 2 of Water card. Okay, and it says, I'm going to move it so I can read it. A relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness. The positive resolution of a conflict. So, now remember, this is a general reading. So if this isn't something that's happening directly with you, it might be it's the energies that are around you. So because we're not all having the same thing, but it could be something very similar that we're dealing with. The energies are out there. Once you stand your ground, once you become the emperor of your kingdom, once you, don't give up and protect what you have created, speak your mind, your peace, stretching your wings and fly, then, a relationship continues to grow closer. That relationship to other people, if you speak your mind, you're open and honest with that person. Relationships are going to change, or grow closer. Maybe they won't grow closer, but if they separate, that means you are growing closer to who you are, that relationship that you have with yourself, that relationship that you have with God. And, and forgiveness needs to happen. If you know me, I don't believe in forgiveness because it's rooted in ego. And God is egoless, and God doesn't forgive because if he's egoless means he doesn't find fault. He loves you unconditionally no matter what. So he doesn't forgive because he doesn't find fault. But, we have to, of course, some of us have to let things go. Exactly, Neville. You're good. Exactly. Yeah, he says 100%, especially at this time. I can feel massive things on the horizon. Yes, big things are happening. Absolutely. So to bring a relationship closer either to you or with God, forgiveness is important that we do this. We recognize it, but you want to get to a place where always forgive yourself. Oh, because if you hold a grudge or anger or you feel guilty, that's all ego and it doesn't serve you. That's not what's real. Okay. So of course, forgive yourself, forgive others. But you want to get to a place where you don't find fault. You want to get to a place where ego doesn't exist, or you recognize ego and you don't go there. So but one of those things like that. So forgiveness, yeah, forgive. If someone did something to you, believe me, they didn't do anything to you. We were talking a little bit about this last night. They didn't do anything to you. You're just seeing it the wrong way. So don't be offended. Don't be angry. Don't get caught up in their karma. Because if they did something to you with intent to hurt you, don't give them that power. Why are you putting more energy to the power of them trying to hurt you by being hurt? Don't make sense to me. And now you just connected to their karma and their law of attraction. So you're going to be in a place where they are. You don't want to be in a place where they are. So don't let it bother you. Just let it go. Say, okay, whatever. It's none of my business what you think of me or what you say to me. You totally disconnect and say, I don't have any bad things to say about you. I'm just letting you go. Be who you be, but I won't be in your life anymore. And that's a form of forgiveness. A lot of people say, "Oh, I can forgive, but I can never forget," and I'm like, it doesn't work that way. That's not how it works. Because if you're still remembering the hurt of what somebody has done, then you're still connected to ego. And you're still connected to their karma and their law of attraction. Why do you want to stay connected to a person like that? Is beyond me. You don't want to do that. You don't want to stay connected to anybody who carries negative energies or intent to harm or hurt, or to be just plain old mean and angry and hold grudges. And a lot of times this happens with family members. If family members will find something wrong, something that you spoke from your truth from your heart, and they're offended and they hold a grudge against you for years. Believe me, to my family. And not letting go. Holding on to bad energy. Absolutely. You don't want to hold on to bad energy. You don't want to hold on to bad energy. You don't want to hold on to the energy of somebody else's bad energy. You just have to let it go. Because guess what? You're going down with them. But when we have a karmic justice, you're getting the same justice as they are. So let go. Please let go. If you truly love yourself, you truly love and care for yourself, which you're supposed to take care of yourself, you cannot stay connected to what someone else has done or said. You cannot stay connected to their karma. You have to disconnect and connect to you. Only think of loving thoughts. Bring the focus back to you. Okay? Because it's about you. You have to make yourself first, number one. And I don't mean that selfishly. I mean this spiritually, because if you're not together, if you're not 100%, you can't give 100%. You can't give something you don't have. So to nurture yourself and to be kind to yourself and loving to yourself and only connect and create good karma, good law of attraction, staying focused, then, if you stay in a place of love, connecting to source and power, then you're going to give love. You're going to radiate love without even thinking about it. These energies are going to go ahead and do that. So it's very important how you treat yourself, that you don't connect to somebody else's karma, somebody else's law of attraction, because when they go down, you're going down with them. They're taking you down with them. They're taking everybody who's connected to them is going down with them. And that's not where you want to be. So you let it go. However you want to think, forgive, just let it go, cut the cords, whatever. It might be sad, because you might have feelings for the person or situation, but you got to do it. You're not going to move on. You're not going to be that emperor. You're not being that emperor, in your life, taking that leadership role. You're not doing that. You are a product of them. Okay, next card. Leap of faith. This card fell out. 2 cards fell out, so I'm going to show you. Leap of faith. Believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. Do what gives you joy. This is in relationship with the Queen of Fire. It says, stretch your wings. Don't underestimate yourself. Just your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. And here we have the leap of faith. Now, in the tarot deck, this is the Fool card. I think this came up too. The cards keep coming up. All these cards in the deck. Um, and the Fool card is not. Yes, absolutely. um, Archangel Michael will help you cut the cords. But, believing in yourself because you have this power. You are the emperor. You have this power. Listen to your heart, your connection, because your heart, when it talks to you, whoops, when it talks to you, I dropped a card. When it talks to you, it's God talking to you. It's your angels talking to you. It's your intuition talking to you. Do what gives you joy. I was just talking earlier about don't let somebody steal your joy. Don't let somebody take away your joy, your power. I was saying earlier, those who are coming in maybe want to connect and watch the beginning, but believe in yourself. Do what gives you joy. Don't let somebody take it away. Stand in your power. Take that leap of faith. The Fool is fearless. And we have this man in this picture. You see him. He's walking, right? And look what's behind him. Must be Archangel Metatron. He's moving forward, and look, there's sunshine shining on him, butterflies. There's a nice little doggy there. And he's fearless. He's just going ahead. He's moving forward. He's listening to his heart. He's doing what gives him joy. He believes in himself, and he's moving forward. And he knows he's protected. He knows he's got what it takes, and he's moving forward. And this is what we all need to do. You have to have the courage and stand your ground, okay? And speak your truth and be the emperor in your life. Say what you need to say. Get rid of the garbage. The Knight of Michael's next. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is really great. Time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion, sudden changes. Okay, so we have the Emperor here too. Oh, this card keeps dropping. The Fool card. Leap of Faith card keeps dropping. So we have the Emperor card and we have the Knight of Michael. So they're both Archangel Michael here. And they're both telling you to choose logic, being organized, okay, structure and discipline, leadership, time to move quickly, sudden changes. Things are, once you make the decision to, stand your ground, stand in your truth, letting things go, getting rid of people who steal your joy out of your life, not connecting to their bad karma, disconnecting. Once you do this, the things, and once you make that decision to do this, then the universe responds. Oh, everything divine comes rushing in and guides you along and helps you to make things happen. Because you know what? They've been waiting for you to do this. They've been waiting for you to do this, and they're ready to act. They're ready to move forward quickly. We have this knight card who's moving quickly. You can see that knight on there. It looks like it could be a woman who is smiling. And she's moving forward. She's excited because things are going to happen. So the third card, the Archangel cards, is perspective. And Archangel Shemuel is here. It says, there is a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. Okay. So look at him. He's upside down. This would be the Hangman in the tarot deck. So with the Hangman, or with this card, it's telling you, yes, stop and think. Think about, you're not really suffering. It's not something really, really bad. Stop connecting to the negative energies. Pause for reflection. There's a better way. Hello, Lisa. Thank you for popping in. Angel is a ascension Metatron. Yes, Neville. So you know, stop thinking the way you always thought. It's not working for you. So stop thinking that way. Stop going that way. Start making the changes that you need to make uh, in your life. There's a better way. Be brave. Be that emperor. You know that rules. Rules an empire. So you want to rule your empire. And if you know something's not working, if you're not happy, you're not in a place of joy, someone's taking away from you, whether you're giving your joy away or you're allowing someone to take it away from you, it's time to be the different person that you need to be. Stretch your wings. Don't give up. Being fearless, like the leap of faith card or the full card, to go ahead and do that. It's all about how you think, because what you think, say, and do out to the universe comes back to you. So you're co-creating your reality. So, dare to be different. There's a better way. Connect to insight. If this isn't working for you, then you need to change. I was reading earlier on Facebook's, someone had posted about that they were sick and tired. Oh, this is perfect. I just remember this from earlier today. I had said the best thing can happen to us is that we get sick and tired and fed up. So this person had said that they're sick and tired of not having enough money, being in the same place all the time, doing the same thing all the time. They're sick and tired of being angry, being sad, and all this, and they're finally going to change their life. They're going to change the way they think, to change the way they're going to act, and they're going to make these changes in their lives. They're going to create abundance. They're going to take charge. Here's the emperor. This person is the emperor taking charge of their kingdom. Realize, and this is the perfect example of someone finally getting this realization. So we're getting confirmation that these things are happening in our lives, and not connecting to somebody else's ego or their karma or the law of attraction, that you're creating your own karma, your own law of attraction. You're stepping out of the normal way of thinking, the normal way of doing things. It's time to be enlightened and inspired. You're being supported by Michael, Metatron, and Samuel, the God, the angels, all these people that are here to help you and guide you to go ahead and do this. Be the empire, be the emperor. And rule your empire. Go ahead and make the changes. Be fearless. I've always been one. I didn't give a crap when anybody thought. I just did what I wanted to do, and people get offended by that. They think that I should act a certain way, that I should be a certain way, and of course, I'm speaking of family members. I should be a certain way, act a certain way. I should go along with everybody else, and I've always been the one that said, nope. Nope. So some people might think I'm a troublemaker. I'm not. I'm standing my ground. This is what I believe in. Why do you want me to do something I don't believe in? Just because I don't think like you? Hello, it doesn't work that way. Because I love myself. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So showing love for yourself, caring about your own beliefs, who you are, being true to yourself. Doing this, yes, makes you more not only romantically attractive, but attractive for abundance, for everything. When you love yourself first, you have to be number one. You have to be the emperor in your life, rule your empire on what is your truth. Spread your wings. Go ahead and fly. Be fearless. Don't give up. All thinking logically, being organized, not acting on emotions. Don't act on anger or regret or guilt. Don't act on those emotions. Be disciplined and structured and think logically. What if I act on, oh, hello, beautiful Kim. Thank you for popping in. Thanks for the love. Act, stop and think logically. Am I acting from emotion, or am I acting from a place of power. What kind of power am I creating? What kind of energy am I putting out? Am I being destructive, or am I creating my desires? Am I creating an empire of wonderful things? You know, this is where it comes back to loving yourself first. You have to stay connected in what you're doing, what you're creating. The next card is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your life. Once you make the decision, once you're fed up and make the decision of how you want your life to be, and making those changes, and it starts with just the way you think. You know, thinking logically, a different perspective to what you normally thought. You know, being inspired and encouraged. You know, if you need more courage or more inspiration or enlightenment, you know, you can have a session with me, or you can just go ahead, go on YouTube. You know, follow somebody who is who talks about. There's a lot of powerful spiritual leaders out there who are well known, who can encourage you to go ahead and do things. Yes, big things are on the horizon. Absolutely, I feel it. I know it in everyone. Whatever's you wanting in your life, and basically everybody wants either one or all of these things, one or two or all these things. You know, someone wants more money, more time to enjoy life, maybe spend more time with family, maybe to you know, have a wonderful romantic love life. So maybe some people are tired of their love life and they want to separate or divorce. You know, it's not fulfilling. You know, it's time for a change your job, make things better. So it's always has to deal with money and love. Those are the two big things, and whatever surrounds it in that way. Maybe more time, whatever you need. But you know, that's all the basics of it. But of course, it can extend to different details or whatever. But it comes to you know, wait for divine timing, be patient, but you have to make the decision. You have to put your foot down. You have to make this decision and stand by it, and then lean on God and the angels to go ahead and do it. Surrender to them, and surrender to them what you want, what you want to create, and they're going to make it happen. Because even in this card, it says, "Dear God and angels, I give you this situation now and completely. I step out of the way and allow divine miracles to shine through everyone and everything involved." So allow for divine timing, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life or in your life period, whatever you're looking for. It's there working for you. You just have to be patient, okay? And then the heart-to-heart conversations. Uh, honesty, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. It is very imperative that you speak open and honestly on how you feel. When you speak from a place of love, it is never, ever, ever wrong. And me personally, I'd rather be knocked over with the truth than told lies that didn't exist, you know, or that weren't true, just to try to make me happy. Now that's a person stealing your joy, because they're deciding what makes you happy instead of allowing you to decide what makes you happy. Okay. And so heart-to-heart conversations, with it could be with a romantic person, uh, discussing your feelings is very important, that you have time to discuss your feelings with somebody else. Or it could be with a family member, it could be a boss, it could be anybody to that nature. But yeah, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And look, so we have this man and woman, uh, she's looks like she's saying, "Tell me, what are you thinking? What are you feeling?" And he's like, "No, I can't talk about it. I can't." And she's telling him to please talk to me about it, which is most case with men and women, right? And then look at these little angels. There's one here and there's one over there. They're there. They're guiding you to tell you, yes, speak up, say what's in your heart. Don't be afraid of what's going to happen, because if you're feeling a certain kind of way in your heart, then you must speak it. You must speak it for your life to grow and get better and wonderful. You have to speak what's in your heart. Go ahead and be open. Have those heart-to-heart conversations with whoever you need to speak to, okay? And be honest. Don't you decide what someone's joy is. It's not up for you to decide that. Let them decide for themselves, okay? And then the next card is give your relationship a chance. So work on your partnership. So again, if someone's looking for a romantic reading tonight, this again is guiding you. If you're just generalizing, maybe you're not in a romantic relationship, but maybe you are connected or you're looking for somebody, or it could be also mean deal with work. Okay, lovings can also deal with work situations, because it's supposed to be something that we love and enjoy. And Tilly likes love. I like love too, Tilly. I'm just reading what's in the, and Kim's asking Tilly what's in his heart. A party at Matt's place. We're all friends here, so uh, so we're all connected here together. But anyway, it says give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So go ahead, and here we have the heart-to-heart conversations. Heart-to-heart conversations. Yeah, work on your partnership. Go ahead and do this. Speak up, whether it's work or relationships. To go ahead and do this. Give your relationship a chance to blossom. So we're so worried about things not going the way we want to, or being disappointed or having our heart broken. Stop it. Just stop it. Take a chance. We're going to go back here with this leap of faith card. Take that leap of faith. Go ahead and do it. You could be missing out on absolutely something wonderful. So go ahead and do it. Don't take that leap of faith. Whatever that you need that's going on in your life, go ahead and do that. Take that leap of faith. You don't want to lose or miss out on an opportunity of something absolutely wonderful. Be brave. If you have your intentions out to the universe, it's automatically going to be wonderful. If you put your intentions out to the universe to only send you loving, positive people, keep negative people away, then yeah, it's going to be a good thing. It's definitely, absolutely, positively going to be a very, very good thing. So let's do Lord Ganeshka and see what he has for us. Lord Ganeshka, please come to us. What message do you have for us, for all of us today? Lord Ganesha is full of love. He removes blockages. I have them all around. Okay. All right. So we have, whoa. 3 cards fell out, and I was going to select one, but no, they're telling me do all of them. Drive is first. Prosperity is second. And openness is third. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's see what the drive card is. Kind of got an idea, but sometimes 14. Okay, so the meaning of this card. Well, Neville, come to Matt's house and you can party with us. Drive card. Ganeshka urges you to think about getting back to the basics. It is a great time to lighten your load or simplify your life. You may have a tendency to overextend yourself or overcommit to social activities. Cut back on your schedule so that you can zero in on something that you are called to do. Okay? So, confidence as well as unity of purpose and control are desirable. Okay, so that's that card. And then we have the prosperity card. We all want prosperity. So I'm curious what this one says. And of course, you see hello, Beth. Thank you for popping in. Prosperity, see, he's in the red. Prosperity. You have the ability to manifest prosperity in your daily life. Yes, you do. And the card says, the meaning of this says, Ganeshka asks that you work on integrating and accepting the spiritual truth that you create your own reality. Hello. Truly understanding this makes all the difference when it comes to prosperity. You are responsible for creating and generating your success. Yes, you are. Okay. It is your divine right to do so. A job in itself does not bring you riches. Abundance is more than a job or having money. It is an attitude. It's about living with an appreciation and gratitude daily for all the blessings that are bestowed on your life. Okay, so, prosperity, I constantly say how we create our law of attraction by what we think, say, and do out to the universe. And how I say that put yourself that you're already prosperous because you are. This is how you bring more in. Whatever you want, whatever you desire is already an escrow in the universe. It's just waiting to come to you. But you don't block it by saying, I don't have enough money, or I'm poor, or holding on to your money, or any of that. When you do that, you block it from coming because the universe says, all right, you got enough, you don't need any more. So don't do that. Don't say, I'm poor, or because you're going to continue to live that way. So be careful, be mindful of what you say out there, because you create your reality. So go ahead and do that. And then we have the openness card. Okay, let me check the card. 18. Now you heard it from Ganeshka. He told you the same thing I've been telling you. Openness. Observe, evaluate, and make inquiries before forming a conclusion. Okay. And it says, when the moon is waning in the crescent phase, it is a good time to begin to review endeavors and correct mistakes. It's the time to throw out what you no longer need and clear away excess and old energy, including any clutter you may have accumulated. In addition to discarding excess material things in your life, eliminate any unhealthy behaviors and relationships. Okay. So, yeah, it's time to get rid of. It's time to be fed up and make the changes that you need in your life. You want a better life. You want prosperity, and have that drive to go ahead and do that. Now is the time to make that move. Clear away. If you want more love, if you want more money, if you want any form of abundance, you have to get rid of trash. You got to take the trash out, because as long as you keep trash in your life, in your house, in your mind, clutter, as long as you keep that clutter, there's no room for anything else. See, ego and divine cannot live together in here. It's either one or the other. So either you got a trashy mind. I just find humor in that, but I'm being serious. Either you got a bunch of garbage up here, negative thinking and creating, or you can have a positive mind. So it's up to you what's going to come to you, your law of attraction. Okay, but you got to clear it away in here, in your home. Go through. If you have, and I know people who have like their cabinets and their closets are overflowing with stuff. Like, why? Do you really need this stuff? Do you really, 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 really need it? Because the universe isn't going to bring you anything else. Because you're overstuffed with things, and they're not going to bring you anything else. So you have to start clearing out things that no longer says. Kim, tell Frank, thank you, handsome. So you have to clear away what is clutter, no longer serves you. Somebody else could use it. Donate it. There's part of charity. That's part of sending love out. Taking time to get rid of what no longer serves you. And so it's time to get rid of things, negative thoughts, clutter, everything in your life. It's time to do that so you can definitely create prosperity in your life. And don't hold on to your money so tight. Don't think that you're without. Never, ever put yourself in a position where you think you are without or that you're lacking. Never, ever, ever put that out there. Never, ever. And always be mindful what you put after I am. You create whatever you put after I am. I am is God. So I am who I am. That's God. And since we were made in the image of God, we too are God. We are co-creators. We can create. We can't create everybody else. We just are given the ability to create for ourselves. So whatever you put after I am, you create. If you say, I am sick, I am poor, I am lonely, whatever you put after that, you go ahead and create. You can't say that. I am healthy. I am prosperous. I am wealthy. I am divine. I am loving. I am lovable. I am approachable. I am amazing. I am powerful. I am God. You say these things and you confirm this, then yes, you become it. This one was about ready to flip over. Okay. So this is entrepreneur. So the guidance card, and it reads, it says, self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates who remain loyal by your side to ensure your success in all ways. Okay, so now, for those, not all of us are going to be self-employed, of course not, or start a business. Those who are looking to go ahead and do that, you're getting confirmation. Go ahead. You have all the divine help that you need. But for the rest of us, all these cards are sitting here. This connects to the Emperor card. Controlling your empire. Being the leader in your empire. You have the help that you need to control exactly what you want to create in your life, in your world. You have that power and you have the backing of the divine behind you. Why are you denying that? Why are you not connecting to this? Duh. You have this power. Don't deny this gift that's been given to you. Stand your ground, take control, be structured, think logically, be the leadership in your life. You have divine guidance, follow your intuition, go ahead and do this. Don't dismiss it. Don't be the hangman here. Where's the hangman card? Look, there's a better way. Always a better way. Dare to be different. Dare to be yourself. Dare to be who you're supposed to be. Okay. And of course, lean on God and the angels for support. Catch back. Well, thank you all for hanging out with me tonight and sharing your love and light with me. I certainly do appreciate it. If this makes sense to you and you like to share it, go ahead and share it. If you want to connect on a personal session with me, I would love that. If we can go Zoom exactly what's going on in your life and how you can make it better, of course. But I thank you for your love and support and connecting with me, connecting with God, our angels, the universe. Thank you so much. It is so much needed, okay? And remember, you're powerful when you're to know, and when you have God, the Ascendant Masters, the angels and archangels behind you, you're powerful. There's no stopping you. Let your love and peace fall down upon the earth. It is so much needed. And know that God blesses and loves you, and so do I. So lots of kisses, hugs, loves from me to you. And of course, I wish you all namaste. Have a blessed evening or day wherever you are. And tap into your wisdom, your power, your love, and share it with the world. It's very much needed. So thank you all again, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for blessings, Neville. Thank you all for your love and support. I really do appreciate it. Okay, and I'll see you all later. Kim, hopefully I'll see you soon. Okay, and Tilly, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.